Okay, this will be an interesting one to do. Let's see if we can make it look any good. Look how big we're going to make it. Going to go 360 by 207. Going to add a background colour. It's going to be yellow, the happy colour. Going to contrast it fully. Going to add a little bit of lightness, but not much. All right, let's see what we have to present. We have here Les Miserables, and we're interested in the little miserable looking girl. Miserables, it sounds really miserable as far as a play goes, with a name like that. With a name like that, what else could be, how else could it be thought of apart from being a miserable state of affairs for a little child? Or children, or judging by the picture. I'm not into theatre anyway, folks. I find it quite boring. I'd rather movies. If I'm going to see something, I'd rather see a movie rather than see a play. That looks really interesting. I think we're going to have to maybe... How are we going to do this? We're going to have to enlarge it bigger along the horizontal. And we're going to have to move it across. Don't know what we're going to do with it, folks. Maybe move it up and then enlarge it a bit further down. So we're going to, on the vertical, the horizontal, should I say, we're going to put it at 400% for that. And for this, we're going to make it 300. And we're going to, how should we going to put it? Going to move it down a little bit, and we're going to move it up. Going to move it up. So we've got to try and remember where we are with this. Les Miserables. Just makes me think of miserable children. But I've never actually seen the play or read the book. I'm pretty sure we studied it. It was studied at high school, but I never got into school much. So let's see how that looks. Our miserable child, and we've fucked it. We still got this, and we've now made it look shit house. So I'm going to make this miserable picture look any good. Maybe we're going to just do a movement piece out of this. I'm maybe going to do a movement. This is shit. This is total shit. We're going to make it into a movement. We need to make it more interesting. We can't just stick with a slow a piece. We're going to make it into a movement piece, because that'll look a lot better than a still. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks brilliant. It looks really colourful too. It looks really nice with all those colours. So I'm wondering where the centre of the job is actually going to be. We're going to make it there. There, I think, is, in this case, will look good. So we're going to just take this and we're going to remove our flyer. So that's the end of Les Miserables, if that's the way you pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it. My French isn't good. I think it's French. So this is what we're photocopying now. So But that's turned up a treat first go, really. Just got to line it up. And we're just going to just take out the enlargement. What else have we got to take out? We've got to take out the background colour. Don't need it anymore. Contrast could go to the centre. Copy density, we could lighten it a bit. Let's see how this looks. I think it's how you pronounce it, Les Miserables. But as I said, I'm sure we studied this. Now that looks even better with the yellow popping really beautifully. But basically we would have learnt this at school at some stage, or studied it. But I never got into studying shit that much. Had problems with learning stuff due to a brain damage at birth. Had a cord around my neck and I came out breech. And that affected my short-term memory and my other memory part of the brain called the hippocampus, which converts short-term memories into long-term memories, and both those parts were badly savaged, I do believe, by the trauma. And I couldn't learn at school. I just couldn't understand shit, and basically I just get frustrated with it, and I just don't want to try and absorb this shit. And I wasn't interested in this shit either, so I never really did well at school, and it was a horrible place. I got bullied, and it was awful. So, you know, I do have a bright future ahead. I know I do, despite the disability that I have. But I can't do things that normal people can do. I can't hold down a full-time job in a normal job. I have to work in a sheltered workshop, so that means I can't work in there's not enough jobs going around, so I wouldn't have any ability to compete with this kind of damage I've got to my brain, folks. So I just do my own shit. Keep the hope alive that one day there will be a cure for this problem. But anyway, that looks really cool. I think now we can call this demo quits.